Chosen ones, be careful. You are 100% right. This person is trying to. You felt it deep in your spirit, and you were not wrong, because I am opening your eyes to see what has been hidden from you. And if you turn away now, you may miss a protection that was meant to save you from something painful. This is not confusion or overthinking. This is discernment I placed inside you to warn you that someone around you is not walking in truth with you. They are trying to influence your path, shift your peace, and quietly pull you away from what I have prepared for you. You must listen carefully, because what you are sensing is real, and it matters right now more than you understand. Stay with these words, because I am not only revealing the truth, I am also covering you with protection as you hear it. Type Amen to affirm. This person is trying to confuse your clarity and weaken your confidence, so you begin to doubt what I have already shown you. They may smile in front of you, but their intentions are not aligned with your growth or your calling. You have noticed small things, small signs, moments that did not sit right in your heart, and you tried to ignore them to keep peace. But I did not create you to ignore truth. I created you to walk in it boldly and wisely. What you feel is not judgment, it is awareness, and I am asking you to trust it instead of pushing it away. Do not feel guilty for seeing clearly, because clarity is a gift I give to those I am guiding. This is not about fear, it is about protection and direction. The more you listen to that inner voice, the stronger it becomes and the safer your path will be. I am not exposing this to make you anxious. I am revealing it so you can stand firm and not be misled. You are chosen, and because you are chosen, not everyone around you can walk closely with you. If this is speaking to your heart, take a moment to like this video so this truth can reach others who are also being protected right now. There is a reason you felt uncomfortable, a reason your energy shifted when this person came near, a reason your thoughts became unsettled. It is because their presence is not in alignment with the peace I placed inside you. They may be trying to control your decisions, influence your emotions, or quietly steer you away from something important. Sometimes it is subtle, not loud or obvious, but you feel it in your spirit before you understand it in your mind. That feeling was not random, it was my way of alerting you before things go too far. I want you to understand something deeply. You are not being attacked without purpose, you are being tested and protected at the same time. The enemy often works through people who are unaware of what they carry, and sometimes through those who choose not to walk in truth. But I am greater than anything working against you, and nothing can take what I have already written for your life. Your responsibility is to stay aware, stay grounded in me, and not allow anyone to shake what I have planted within you. Type 777 if you trust in Jesus. This person may not even realize the weight of their actions, but that does not mean you should ignore what is happening. You are not here to fix everyone, you are here to fulfill your purpose. When someone begins to pull you away from peace, from clarity, from growth, that is when you must step back and choose wisdom over attachment. I am not telling you to hate them, I am telling you to protect yourself from what they are carrying. Love does not mean allowing harm, and kindness does not mean losing yourself. You have come too far to be distracted now, too far to allow someone else's confusion to become your burden. I have been guiding you step by step, even when you did not realize it. Every delay, every closed door, every moment of discomfort was shaping your awareness for this exact moment. Now that you see it, do not turn away from it. Stand firm, stay calm, and let me guide your next steps with clarity and peace. There is something ahead for you, something good, something that requires your full focus and clean energy. This is why distractions are appearing now, because your breakthrough is closer than you think. The closer you get to what I have for you, the more you must guard your mind, your heart, and your surroundings. Not everyone is meant to go where you are going, and that is not a loss, it is alignment. I remove what cannot walk with you, so that what is meant for you can reach you without resistance. You may feel hurt realizing this truth, and that is natural, because your heart is genuine, but I am strengthening you, not hardening you. You will not become cold, you will become wise. You will not lose your kindness, you will learn where to place it. And in that wisdom, you will find a deeper peace than you have ever known before. Trust me in this, because I see what you cannot fully see yet. This is your moment to choose clarity over confusion, peace over pressure, and truth over comfort. I am with you in every step, guiding you, protecting you, and preparing you for something greater than what you are leaving behind. Do not be afraid to step back. Do not be afraid to create distance where it is needed. I am your covering, and no hidden intention can harm you when you walk closely with me. What if a tiny 7-second brain ritual could erase your debt and open the door to real abundance? A leaked CIA document has revealed a simple 7-second method, now helping everyday people get out of debt and draw in wealth. Tested by 4 leading neuroscience labs, this easy home practice is turning money problems into better lifestyles. People are getting new homes, cars, and travel experiences. But this information could be removed at any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. Nothing is random in what you are seeing now, because I am aligning your vision with reality, so you are no longer misled. This is how I protect you, not always by removing things instantly, but by opening your understanding so you can step away with strength. When you see clearly, you move differently, and when you move differently, you avoid what was never meant to touch your life. Type 1010 if you trust God. This person has been trying to create small cracks in your confidence, hoping that over time those cracks would grow into doubt. It may have come through subtle words, quiet discouragement, or even actions that made you question your worth or your direction. You may have thought it was coincidence, or that you were being too sensitive, but now you are realizing it was consistent and intentional. What you felt was not weakness, it was awareness rising inside you. I placed that awareness there so you would not be shaped by someone else's confusion or negativity. You must understand that not every person who comes into your life is meant to stay, and not every connection is sent for your growth. Some are allowed for a season so you can learn discernment, boundaries, and strength. This is one of those moments where you are being taught to choose yourself and the path I have given you over the comfort of keeping someone close. It may not be easy, but it is necessary for your peace. When you release what is not aligned, you create space for what truly belongs in your life. There were moments when you ignored the signs because you wanted harmony, because you hoped things would change, or because you cared deeply. That part of you is beautiful, but it must now be guided by wisdom. Love without wisdom leads to pain, but love with discernment leads to peace. I am not asking you to stop loving. I am asking you to love in a way that does not harm you. You can care from a distance while still protecting your energy and your purpose. As you step into this understanding, you will feel a shift inside you. It may feel like a quiet strength, a calm certainty that you did not have before. That is my presence, grounding you and reminding you that you are not alone in this process. You are not losing something valuable, you are being redirected towards something better. Sometimes what leaves creates space for what you have been praying for, even if you do not see it immediately. Type 222 to receive blessings. Do not be surprised if this person reacts when you begin to pull back. When control is no longer working, confusion often tries to increase. They may question you, guilt you, or try to draw you back into the same patterns. This is where your strength must remain steady. You do not need to argue, explain, or prove anything. Your peace will speak louder than any words you could say. Silence can be powerful when it is guided by wisdom. Distance can be healing when it is chosen with clarity. You are not walking away in anger, you are stepping back in understanding. That difference matters because it keeps your heart clean and your spirit light. You are not carrying bitterness, you are carrying truth, and that truth will keep you steady no matter what comes next. I want you to remember that I see everything, even the things that were hidden from you before. Nothing that has been done against you has gone unnoticed. But I am not asking you to focus on what they did. I am guiding you to focus on where you are going. Your future is not tied to their actions, it is shaped by your obedience and your trust in me. As you choose to move forward with clarity, you are stepping into a path that is protected and prepared. There is a new level of peace waiting for you, one that does not depend on anyone else's behavior. It comes from knowing who you are, knowing where you are going, and knowing that I am guiding every step. When you stand in that peace, nothing can easily shake you. You become grounded, focused, and aligned with what truly matters. That is where your strength grows and your purpose becomes clearer. You may notice that as you create distance, your mind becomes quieter. The confusion that once clouded your thoughts begins to fade. This is because you are no longer surrounded by energy that disrupts your clarity. You are returning to yourself, to the truth I placed inside you from the beginning, and in that return, you will find a deeper sense of direction and purpose. Do not rush this process. Take each step with awareness and patience. Healing and clarity grow together, and both take time to fully settle within you. Trust that every step you take away from confusion is a step closer to peace. Trust that every boundary you set is strengthening your future. And trust that I am guiding you even when things feel uncertain. There is something ahead that requires your full presence and your clear mind. That is why this moment is happening now. You are being prepared, not punished. You are being protected, not deprived. And once you fully step into this understanding, you will see that what you thought was a loss was actually a necessary release. Stay close to me in this season. Speak to me, listen to me, and let me guide your thoughts and your actions. You do not need to carry this alone. I am your strength when you feel tired, your clarity when you feel confused, and your peace when everything around you feels uncertain. Hold on to that, and you will move through this with a confidence that cannot be shaken. Could a CIA-revealed brain ritual be the quickest path to a life of luxury? Newly uncovered CIA research has exposed a powerful brainwave method that is helping ordinary people attract wealth almost immediately. This 7-second at-home ritual, verified by 4 neuroscience labs, is shifting people from debt to dream houses, cars, and trips. If you are seeing this, you are fortunate because this page might be taken down soon. Click the link in the description and comments to learn the secret before it is gone. I am adjusting your spirit so you no longer settle for what drains you or pulls you away from your purpose. This is growth, even if it feels uncomfortable at first. When you begin to outgrow what once held you, it means you are moving closer to what truly belongs to you. Type 555 to affirm. This person you have been sensing is trying to hold on to a version of you that no longer exists. They are used to how you were before, when you gave more, tolerated more, and questioned less. But now you are seeing clearly, and that clarity is breaking the patterns they relied on. This is why their behavior may feel stronger or more noticeable now. It is not because you are wrong. It is because you are no longer unaware. You must not go back to who you were just to make others comfortable. That version of you served its purpose, but it is not who you are becoming. I am shaping you into someone stronger, wiser, and more aligned with truth. That growth will not always be understood by others, especially those who benefited from your silence or your doubt. But you are not here to stay small for the sake of comfort. You are here to rise into the fullness of what I created you to be. There may be moments where you question yourself again, where you wonder if you are being too distant or too cautious. In those moments, return to the peace inside you. If your decision brings calm to your spirit, it is aligned with me. If it brings confusion and pressure, it is not. I speak through peace, not through fear or force. Learn to recognize that difference, because it will guide you in every situation moving forward. You are not losing connection, you are refining it. The connections that are meant for you will not require you to shrink, doubt yourself, or feel constantly unsettled. They will bring clarity, support, and growth. They will align with your purpose instead of pulling you away from it. That is how you will know what belongs in your life and what does not. The more you grow, the more selective your space must become. Type 1212 to claim miracles. There is also something important you must understand about this situation. Not everyone who causes discomfort is intentionally trying to harm you, but that does not mean you should ignore the effect they have on you. Sometimes people act from their own wounds, their own insecurities, or their own lack of awareness. But your responsibility is not to carry their struggles, it is to protect your peace. You can have compassion without allowing disruption into your life. You are learning to stand in a place where you do not need to explain every decision or justify every boundary. That is maturity in your spirit. When you are aligned with truth, you do not need approval from others to move forward. Your clarity becomes your confirmation. And when you walk in that clarity, you begin to experience a freedom that you have not known before. This freedom may feel unfamiliar at first, because you are not used to putting yourself first in this way. But it is not selfish, it is necessary. You cannot fulfill your purpose if your energy is constantly being pulled in directions that weaken you. You cannot build something strong if your foundation is unstable. That is why I am guiding you to step back, to reassess, and to move forward with intention. As you continue on this path, you will begin to notice new opportunities, new ideas, and new connections entering your life. This is not coincidence. It is the result of you creating space by releasing what no longer serves you. When you let go of what drains you, you make room for what strengthens you. And what is coming will not bring confusion, it will bring clarity and direction. Do not rush to fill the space that is being created. Allow it to settle. Allow yourself to adjust to this new level of peace. Sometimes silence is necessary before something meaningful can enter your life. In that silence, you will hear my voice more clearly. In that stillness, you will find the guidance you need for what comes next. You have been through moments where you felt unsure, where you doubted your instincts, and where you questioned your path. But those moments are behind you now. You are stepping into a season where your vision is sharper and your steps are more intentional. You are not walking blindly anymore. You are moving with awareness, and that awareness is your strength. This situation was not meant to break you. It was meant to teach you. It was meant to show you the importance of listening to yourself, trusting your feelings, and standing firm in your truth. And now that you have learned that, you are ready to move forward with confidence. You are not the same person you were before this. You are stronger, wiser, and more aligned with who you are meant to be. Keep moving forward without looking back at what you have already understood. There is nothing behind you that needs your attention anymore. Your focus must be on what is ahead, on what is growing, and on what is being prepared for you. Stay connected to me, and I will continue to guide you step by step. You are not alone in this journey, and you never have been. What once felt confusing will begin to feel clear, and what once felt heavy will begin to lift from your life. This is the result of you choosing truth over comfort, even when it was not easy. I am guiding you into a place where your peace is no longer easily disturbed by the actions of others. Type 1111 if you believe. Is it actually possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial hardship into sudden prosperity? A leaked CIA-backed study introduces a short money ritual that is already changing lives. Approved by 4 neuroscience labs, it retrains your mind to pull money toward you. People who were once struggling are now living their ideal lives with luxury homes, new vehicles, and travel. But this information may not stay online. Click the description and comments now before it is permanently removed. This person you have been sensing is beginning to realize that they can no longer reach you in the same way. Your energy is changing, your responses are different, and your presence is no longer as open to their influence. That shift is creating distance, even if nothing has been said out loud. You are no longer reacting the way you used to, and that is breaking the pattern they relied on. When patterns break, truth becomes visible, and that is exactly what is happening now. You may feel moments of silence between you and them, moments where things feel different, almost unfamiliar. That is not something to fear, it is something to recognize. It means you are stepping out of something that was quietly holding you back. It means you are reclaiming your space, your thoughts, and your direction. And in that space, you will begin to hear me more clearly than before. Do not be tempted to return to old patterns just to avoid discomfort. Growth often feels unfamiliar, but that does not mean it is wrong. It means you are moving into something new, something that requires a different version of you. I am not calling you back to who you were. I am calling you forward to who you are becoming. That version of you does not tolerate confusion, does not ignore truth, and does not shrink to maintain connections. You are being strengthened in ways that will serve you for the rest of your life. This is not just about one person or one situation. It is about how you will move through every situation from this point forward. You are learning to trust yourself, to trust your discernment, and to stand firm in your decisions. That kind of strength cannot be taken from you once it is fully built. It becomes a part of who you are. Type 222 to receive blessings. As you continue to move forward, you may notice that your emotional reactions are becoming calmer. What once would have triggered you now feels easier to observe without being pulled into it. That is growth, and it is a sign that you are no longer easily influenced by what is around you. You are becoming centered, grounded, and aligned with something deeper than temporary emotions. That is where your true power lies. There is also a release happening within you, a letting go of the need to be understood by everyone. You are beginning to accept that not everyone will see what you see or feel what you feel. And that is okay, because your journey is not meant to be understood by everyone. It is meant to be lived by you with clarity and confidence. When you accept that, you free yourself from unnecessary pressure. This person may try to reach you again in subtle ways, through conversations, through actions, or even through silence that seeks a reaction from you. But you are no longer responding from confusion, you are responding from awareness. You can see what is happening without getting pulled into it. That is the difference now. You are not reacting, you are choosing. Choosing is powerful because it puts you back in control of your life. You are no longer being guided by someone else's influence, you are being guided by truth. And when you move from that place, your path becomes clearer and more stable. You begin to make decisions that align with your peace instead of your fear. That is how your life begins to change in a real and lasting way. I want you to understand that you are not losing anything valuable by stepping away from what does not align. What is truly meant for you will never require you to feel uncertain about your worth or your direction. It will not create confusion in your mind or heaviness in your spirit. What is meant for you will bring clarity, support, and growth. That is how you will recognize it. There is a future ahead of you that is not touched by this confusion, a future that is built on clarity and purpose. You are moving toward that future with every decision you make now. Each step you take away from what is not right is a step closer to what is. Even if it feels slow, even if it feels quiet, it is happening, and it is happening exactly as it should. You are being prepared for something that requires your full presence and your clear mind. That is why this process is necessary. It is not about removing people for no reason, it is about aligning your environment with your purpose. When your environment is aligned, your growth becomes natural instead of forced. That is what I am creating for you. Stay steady in this, even when it feels different from what you are used to. Change is part of growth, and growth is part of your journey. You are not meant to stay in one place forever. You are meant to evolve, to learn, and to move forward with strength and clarity. And that is exactly what you are doing right now. Keep trusting what you feel, keep listening to the quiet voice within you, and keep moving forward without hesitation. You are not being led into confusion, you are being led out of it. And as you continue on this path, you will begin to see how everything is coming together in a way that makes sense. Until then, stay grounded, stay aware, and stay connected to me. I am guiding you every step of the way, and I will not lead you in the wrong direction. You are now walking in a level of awareness that cannot be taken from you, and that is something powerful. What you once struggled to understand is now becoming natural for you to recognize. You are no longer trying to convince yourself that everything is fine when your spirit says otherwise. Instead, you are listening, observing, and moving with quiet confidence. This is the shift I have been leading you toward, and it is changing the way your life unfolds from this moment forward. Type 1010 if you walk by faith. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading so quickly everywhere? Recent CIA leaks have revealed a strong brain ritual that triggers an instant flow of wealth. This short technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly transforming lives. From heavy debt to dream vacations, this could be your path to abundance. If you are seeing this, consider yourself lucky because the page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it is deleted. There is a calm strength building inside you, and it is not loud or forceful, but it is steady and real. You are no longer reacting out of emotion, and you are no longer pulled into situations that disturb your peace. You can see what is happening without needing to involve yourself in it. That distance you are creating is not separation out of anger, it is alignment with truth. And in that alignment, you are becoming more grounded than you have ever been. This person can sense that something has changed in you, even if they cannot fully understand it. They may feel the distance, the difference in your energy, the way you are no longer as easily influenced. That awareness may cause them to act differently, to try new ways of reaching you, or to question your change. But you are not changing for them, you are changing because you are growing. And growth does not require explanation, it requires consistency. You may notice that the more you stay in this space of clarity, the less power their actions have over you. What once felt heavy now feels lighter. What once felt confusing now feels simple. This is because you are no longer giving your energy to what does not deserve it. You are choosing where your attention goes, and that choice is protecting your peace. When your attention is aligned, your life begins to align as well. Type 555 to affirm. There is something else happening within you that you may not have fully noticed yet. Your sense of self is becoming stronger. You are beginning to understand who you are without needing validation from others. You are recognizing your worth without needing someone else to reflect it back to you. That kind of understanding creates stability in your life. It allows you to stand firm even when everything around you feels uncertain. This situation was never just about another person. It was about you discovering your strength, your clarity, and your ability to choose what is right for you. It was about you learning to trust what you feel instead of ignoring it. And now that you have learned that, you are stepping into a new way of living. One where you are not easily shaken, one where you are not easily misled. You may still feel moments of emotion when you think about everything that has happened. That is natural because your heart is real and you care deeply. But those emotions will not control you anymore. They will pass, and what will remain is your clarity. That clarity will guide you, protect you, and keep you aligned with what truly matters. There is also a quiet peace beginning to settle over your life. It may not be loud or overwhelming, but it is steady and present. It is the kind of peace that does not depend on circumstances or people. It comes from knowing that you are in alignment with truth. And when you are in that alignment, you feel secure even when things are changing around you. This peace is a sign that you are on the right path. It is confirmation that you are making the right choices, even if they feel difficult at times. I am with you in every step, guiding you, supporting you, and strengthening you. You are not walking alone, even when it feels like you are creating distance from others. That space is being filled with my presence, and it will bring you more stability than anything you have left behind. As you continue forward, you will begin to notice new clarity in other areas of your life as well. Decisions that once felt complicated will become easier. Situations that once confused you will become clear. This is because you are learning to trust yourself, and that trust is extending into every part of your life. You are becoming someone who moves with intention instead of hesitation. Do not be afraid of this new version of yourself. It may feel different, but it is who you are meant to be. You are not losing anything important, you are gaining something essential. You are gaining clarity, strength, and peace. Those are the foundations of a life that is stable and fulfilling. There is still more ahead for you, more growth, more understanding, and more alignment. This is not the end of your journey, it is a turning point. You are moving from confusion into clarity, from doubt into confidence, from reaction into intention. And as you continue on this path, you will see how everything begins to come together in a way that feels right. Stay grounded in what you know now. Do not allow yourself to be pulled back into old patterns or old ways of thinking. You have already moved beyond that. You have already seen what you needed to see. There is nothing behind you that needs your attention anymore. Your focus must remain on what is ahead. Keep your heart open, but keep your boundaries strong. Keep your mind clear and keep your spirit connected to me. That is how you will continue to move forward with strength and clarity. You are not being led into uncertainty. You are being led into a life that is aligned with truth, and that is a life that cannot be shaken. Everything you have experienced has brought you to this moment of understanding, and this understanding will carry you forward into something better. Trust that and keep moving. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into success? A confidential CIA finding exposes a unique 7-second practice that activates money, attracting brainwaves automatically. Backed by science and 4 elite labs, this simple home ritual is helping struggling people move into dream lifestyles. But this page may not stay live. Click the link in the description and comments before it is wiped from the internet. There is a strength in you now that was not there before, a strength that came from choosing to listen instead of dismiss what you felt. You did not run from the discomfort, you faced it, and in doing so, you grew beyond it. That growth has created a boundary within you that cannot easily be crossed again. You are no longer open to everything, you are open to what is right. That difference is protecting you in ways you are only beginning to understand.